It's Wednesday, 10 a.m. I'm about to go get my comics. I do got to say, I have to read some of last week's. I haven't been being bad about not reading comics. I've been reading Green Lantern by Jeff Johns, Volume 1, the big old omnibus. It's going to end up being an achievement for me. I've never gotten through an omnibus at all. I started and stopped that like 2 or 3 times. It was not bad. Somebody's going to be like, are you for real? How? No, it was really good. I just get distracted sometimes and then forget to go back. I do the same thing with TV shows, sometimes even movies. I usually keep a movie going, but every once in a while. So I'm on my way to get this week's stuff. I think there's a couple good things. I think Superman Unlimited and The Last of Kryptonite Spectrum. And then there's a couple others that I just can't remember in my head. Obviously, we're going to address the elephant in the room. I am sick, and what's really funny is it makes it a little harder to talk because I got my retainers in on top of having a sore throat. It just randomly happened the other day, so I've been drinking a lot of water, blowing my nose, whatever. It's weird. I don't have any other symptoms, so I'm just thugging it out. So let's go get some comics because you know what they say, ain't no rest when there's new comics, baby. All right, I got the comics. That's probably the longest I've ever been in there. Somebody was talking to the owner, and they're having like the most entertaining conversation, and I didn't really want to break it up because I saw somebody, and this poor dude was just kind of like standing on the side, getting ready to resume his conversation, but talking about like a bunch of zombie media and some really good books and a bunch of other stuff. And honestly, I'm not an eavesdropper, but what a entertaining conversation. Like 2 dudes that just love what they're talking about. If you guys are into zombie stuff, my main takeaway from that conversation, there's a book, Day by Day, apparently amazing. Like a dude writing a diary about like surviving the apocalypse. Even I was like, that sounds kind of cool because I'm not really into zombie stuff, but I might get some breakfast or lunch, take this home, and I'll show you guys exactly what I got. Okay, I've been doing the usual rounds before I get home and show the comics, so I did end up getting 2 more blockies to open up when I get home. Don't worry, it'll be much faster than last time. I had a lot to talk about, and then I also got some Jimmy John's to take home and eat. I might check Target real quick, but I already checked Walmart and GameStop, really nothing. I'm really tempted, but I don't even know if they have anything, so I might just go home and enjoy it. I need some rest, and I want to read, so I'll get home and show you guys what I got. Okay, I'm back home. Here's everything I ended up getting. Starting off first, I think you guys heard about it. We got the Jimmy John's I still got to eat. But next up, again, like I already brought up, we got 2 blockies. I'm going to open those up quickly in a second here. I went to the grocery store to get some emergency. People swear by this stuff, and so I'm going to take some. I've had some before, but I'll let you guys know how fast this helped. Hopefully, it's kind of the season where a lot of people get sick in the wintertime, so I'll let you know if it's a go-to. After that, it was a pretty light week for comics. And I was tempted to take advantage of that and get like a trade I've been wanting for a while or some kind of collected edition. But I know in the back of my head, I have a ton to read and like some of the manga too. I'm fully caught up in JoJo's. I've read most of those Vinland you can see in the background. But there is a lot of collected editions I got to get around to. So I was like, I'll take advantage of not having to spend money and just take it easy this week. So what I ended up getting, first we got Absolute Flash, issue number 10. This has been kind of back and forth for me. There will be an issue where it's really hyped for me, and I'm like, this is amazing, and it'll be back to, One that I forgot about this cover, and I just grabbed because I've been reading it, and I love the cover, is Superman Unlimited number 8. We have Guy Gardner on the front. I can't wait to see him in this. This is, I mean, it's probably going to be great. I've loved Superman Unlimited so far. Dan Slott does an amazing job on the writing, and the art for this is usually really good too. This has been a really fun series. I know some people weren't huge on it when it was starting out, but I've just been enjoying it. And the whole idea of how does super people exist in societies filled with kryptonite, really cool idea. Next, we got Exquisite Corpses, issue number 8. I think I've talked about it on here before. If I haven't, the announcement that they're going to be doing this for at least 5 more years is awesome. I hope they just rerun the formula. I think what would be great is rerun the formula for the first 4 years. So this, and then 3 more years. And then the last one, they do that kind of Hunger Games approach I think they did, where it's like they have the huge like event, the Hunger Games or the Exquisite Corpses like tournament, and then they show the aftermath after, like a bleed into society or what these characters are doing afterward, or if there's like a chosen one, what they're doing. I think that'd be sick. No matter what they do, if they just keep rerunning the tournament, these are extremely entertaining. The side characters you care a bunch about that in some movies and shows they give no time to, and here they do, and you actually feel when they're in danger. Some of the killers you get really interested in, and they have great personalities. There's the one that to me looked a little bit like Gambit. He was great in the like flirting with the one bomber girl or whatever with like the suspenders or whatever. That was great. The one I think that surprised me the most is the lone gunman got the first kill in the tournament in issue number 1. and we've barely seen him. I think he just went against the Fox girl. I can't remember, but he's barely in it. And to me, that was like, and I know it's going to be compared to Hunger Games because obviously, but that was like the Katniss Everdeen. That was like the main character in the tournament, and not really. Like they kind of all are to an extent. So I can't wait to read that. I know that was long, but Exquisite Corpses, if you're not reading it already, if you're just like a Marvel person or DC and not Image yet, you really need to give it a try. It's really good. Speaking of giving it a try, but DC, we have the Batman Second Night. I believe there's the first series they did for this was Batman the Night or something. So this is the second night. It's a old-timey story, and it's kind of like a murder mystery, but it's brutal. One of the first times somebody dies in this, the executioner, I think they call him, I could be wrong, strings this dude up in like one of those huge bells that they have for church and stuff, rings it really hard, and it like explodes the dude. I was like, holy crap. Not to spoil it, if you don't want any spoilers, no ideas, and you want to go into this completely blind, go ahead and skip like 10 seconds. But Scarecrow's in it too, and he's kind of alongside the Executioner. We have basically the first appearance Batman, as you can tell by the ears there too. So just really fun story. The only thing that sucks about these is they come as books. So like you'll see book 2, book 1 was the one before, obviously. Sorry, obviously. But they come out every couple of months, I think. I thought my comic shop just wasn't stocking it or was, what do you call it? Having trouble selling the first one, so they just kept leaving it out before the second one. But no, this one literally just dropped this week, I believe. So sadly, they take a while to come out, but they're really good. I really like it a lot. Okay, so we're going to move on to blockies, and I'm really excited. For some reason, I really feel like I got a Soundwave, and if you're not familiar, here's all the Transformers that are in the set. There is the secret Soundwave that has like a metallic paint. It looks so cool. And then the normal one, I'll be happy with either. I also would like the Slug as his alternate form, as the Triceratops. And then Ultra Magnus would be amazing too. And I'll take any of the Devastator crew. They look really good, but no duplicates, please. All right, it's time. Sorry, I forget I have the key light, and it makes the lighting so much better. But here's our first blockies. I'm going to open it up. Please be any Soundwave. Literally. Okay, hold on. It's a bunch of hands and stuff, so you can never really tell. I think the card might actually be in the other part, though. I might have punked myself. Yeah, I knew this. What am I doing? Oh, I know it's not Soundwave because I think Soundwave has purple hands. Dang it. Sorry, I didn't even basically show you anything. Okay. There's a chance that this is a dupe. If this is a dupe, I'm going to be so sad. Now, with the colors I'm seeing, I'm hoping it's Sideswipe so bad. It is. Okay, thank God. I accidentally saw it while I was taking it up, but Sideswipe. Because I already have Red Alert, and if I would have got him again, I'm going to be honest, Red Alert's probably a fine character, but I already didn't want him that bad, so to get him again would have kind of sucked. All right. First one out of the way so far, crossing fingers. I've had no dupes so far, so please. Okay, it's one of the Devastators for sure with those colors. Now to see which one. I want the one the most with like the backhoe thing on him. I got it. Yep. Okay, Scavenger. No duplicates yet. So I got this one right here, Scavenger. It's got the little backhoe thing on him, and then I got Sideswipe. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna build them and then I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. Okay, I got the blockies all built, and I wasn't eating my Jimmy John's while I was doing it, so it's probably cold by now. But look at how cool this one is. That's why I think I even told you guys, even if I don't get Soundwave, I'd be happy with the Devastators. This one specifically is Scavenger. I love the like backhoe arm or whatever you call it. So cool. And then I was so scared I was gonna get a duplicate. You guys saw I didn't. Here's Sideswipe. I'll show you because I got Red Alert right here too. They are pretty similar. Obviously, it's the color. I almost just tripped on my pant leg. What are we doing, Core? But decently different. So, yeah. Very happy I didn't get a duplicate. I think I'm going to go back soon to see if I can get a Sideswipe. Hopefully, they're like the same batch and he hasn't been found yet. I don't know. But regardless, no matter what I get, I've been getting some good ones. This Scavenger is awesome. Besides that, I think that's it. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for watching the video. I'm about to go read and finally eat. I am like literally maybe this close to finishing the Green Lantern by Jeff Johns Volume 1 Omnibus. Gonna be the first one I ever finish. I would do that start and stop BS. Gonna be the first one I ever finish. I think I'm gonna go to reading some of last week's comics because I was prioritizing that to make sure I didn't start and stop again. And then I might get straight into the question. Today's the day, man. The Question Omnibus Volume 1, and then maybe some of my other ones. Because I do have some really cool Omnis. I just haven't read them yet. Like, I got Secret 6 waiting by Gail Simone. Great writer. Flash by Joshua Williamson. Heard really good things. I'll have to see for myself, obviously. I I'm gonna be honest. As consistent as he is, I didn't really like Jeff John's Flash that much. The issue, I think it was 1 through 7 or 11 or 12. I got the bigger trade, like the volume one. Didn't care for it that much. So hopefully Joshua Williamson is good. Also got the Red Lanterns one waiting. Blackest Night, which I got like halfway through. Why I read that before I finished the first volume, I don't know. But I'm gonna probably reread that too. And then I still got the Amalgam one I gotta read. That one looks amazing. Oh, what else? I think that's about it. There's probably 1 or 2 more I'm forgetting. Dang it. Oh, the Black Panther. I think it's like the Wakanda one I found at Ollie's. And then there might be one more I'm missing, but I can't wait. There's so much like good stuff I still have to read, and I'm so excited. Especially with Christmas around the corner. Let me know what you guys are hoping for Christmas. Besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.